and water.
Water? Here. What are you doing?
That's it, and water.
Daddy have a kissy. Daddy have a kissy.
No, Daddy.
Okay. Thank you. I love you. Celine, before I continue, do you want to say anything to the people who love you? Say, I love you guys.
I love you guys.
Oh, on that note, we have some things that we need to discuss, okay? I'm getting a lot of DMs about baby number 2, when I'm gonna have my next baby, what are my thoughts on having another baby, etc., etc. I think this is a good opportunity to sit down and talk to you guys, because I feel like this is an adult conversation, kind of letting you guys into my life a little bit and into my mindset of that whole conversation. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about baby number 2. So obviously, initially, my main goal and a goal that was very important to me was to give Celine, you know, a family, give Celine like a full, you know, traditional loving family. You know what I mean? A house where she has a mom and a dad who love each other, and she has siblings who, you know, it's a full family. That's something that I didn't have growing up. You know, me and my brother grew up never seeing our parents ever kiss. We never saw our parents love each other. It was a very toxic household. And I wanted to give Celine obviously the opposite of that. But if it was anything that I learned from my mom and dad, it was once they actually split, it was a lot better, because obviously I was dreading them actually not living together. I was dreading them splitting, even though how toxic I knew it was. I didn't want them to actually like be living apart. That was just the kid in me being immature. Because once they actually split, things got so much better, because they were happier separated. It was much better having 2 happy homes than one toxic, argumentative home. So ultimately I know that her mother and I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Is that now at least Celine will only know happiness from 2 separate homes. And you know, the good thing is that she is young enough that, you know, it's not gonna be able to affect her too much, because obviously if it happened, you know, at my age, when I'm 14 years old, it's definitely a lot different than when you're, you know, 1.5. But still, with that being said, it was really difficult for me, like really difficult for me to come to terms that, you know, Celine was gonna have half siblings. You know, and no matter what, that's the reality of my situation, is that eventually I'm gonna want another kid, and that is gonna be with another woman, obviously, and that Celine is gonna have half siblings. That's something that I didn't want, but in reality, it's very normal today, and you know, in this day and age, it's very normal in society. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just not what I wanted. Hurry? Okay, here. It's very normal and perfectly okay to have half siblings and to have, you know, split homes type of thing, split families. It's just not what I wanted initially for, you know, Celine, because obviously that's not what I want. It's not how I grew up. It's just not what I wanted. So I had to come to terms with that. I had to sit and have a lot of difficult conversations with myself, and I had to come to terms and understand that that's the reality of my situation, and that it's okay, and that everything's gonna be fine. And as long as there's love, then that, you know, love ultimately wins. So I wanted to have this conversation because, again, I have been getting a lot of messages about, you know, when I'm gonna have baby number 2, what are my thoughts on it, blah, blah, blah. And I know that a lot of you guys can relate to this conversation in terms of like having, you know, split homes, split families, parents that are in similar situations as mine were when I was little. So I just think it was a serious conversation to have. And then when it comes to the question of, you know, when, blah, 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 there is really no time limit I'm putting on when I want my next child. That's definitely not what I want at this exact moment. I'm definitely not looking for that. I'm fully invested in Celine and giving Celine the best life possible as we speak. But of course, I do know that I want children down the line. You know, I am decently young. I just turned 25 this year. So I definitely gonna want more kids. Do you want a brother?
No.
Do you want a sister?
No.
You don't want a brother or a sister?
No.
You don't want no siblings?
Yeah.
You want JoJo?
Yeah.
Whoa, go! Go! Whoa! No! You got Daddy? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Get Daddy. I'm gonna come down right here. Wait for me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. What happened?
Hi here.
Go. Oh, you got something for me? What you got for me, player? You got something for me, Playboy? What's this? You broke as a joke. You don't even got nothing in there. You know? You want to get this one? You want to see Daddy dance? Ready? Whoa. You got all that? This is like her favorite park in Malibu, and it's like super low key. Like literally no one's ever here, so it's perfect. Especially during these crazy COVID times. But we're about to finish here. Why am I breathing harder than you, Sol? And hold on. And then I gotta get straight to my workout, so I'll see you there. We haven't worked on camera in a minute, but we haven't stopped working out. Today I'm gonna take you guys to a workout right now. Your boy's been in the gym. I'm ready for all opportunities. I'm ready. Like I gotta stay ready. You know what I mean? What's the quote say? What's the quote about staying ready? You're the smartest one in here, Ray. What's the quote about if you stay ready? If you stay ready, you ain't got it. What's up, man? How you doing? Chill. Oh, you get down too? That's too. You gotta shade. All right. Oh, that's crazy. There's still glass.
Good New Year's Eve. Good Christmas. Everything good?
Everything good.
Daughter?
Everything good. You got one on his mind.
Oh, you in love too, dog? No, Mr. Amor?
He should have the tattoo.
I don't believe in love. I don't believe in love.
That's that combo that was getting me.
Don't jump. Going up. Take the steps. Going up. Go straight forward. Yeah. See? Who's confused now?
Yeah. I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail. If they throw me into a cell, I know wife she paying the bill. Cause I can afford to be quiet. My city is dying, the children are crying. Be alert, not devour. The enemy's probably just like a lion. But we got the keys, I promise you. Hold on to the peace inside of you. No, I'm not alone. You got an army who follows you. It's time to rise up, lift your eyes up. Yeah, hope is on the way. And we gon' be the change. Cause we are unrestrained. Yeah.
I'm not alone, I'm never alone. My family is with me, wherever I go. Let's be the change.
Reese is I don't think he's ranked. Damn, bro. But not for those belts, so.